Shark Tank, your opportunity to pitch a community development initiative to sharks armed with $45,000. In the Shark Tank will be Daniel Derrick, General Manager of Marketing for Sanitarium, serving thousands of breakfast to school children around the country. Russell Halliday, the money man for the North New South Wales Conference. Russell oversees initiatives like Food Bank and Stormco. Mark Webster, CEO for ADRA Australia, the official humanitarian agency of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Every year, ADRA's work sees millions of dollars invested into the urban, rural and remote Australia to operate community development, support and relief projects. Representing the Australian Union Conference, Christian Copacciano. Christian's passion to see churches follow Christ's example sees him ready to back initiatives that are on the front line. Priscilla Mariasus, dedicated to nurturing a heart of service. And Nick Coutet, Senior Project Manager for the North New South Wales Conference. Apply online now to present your idea to the Sharks and have your shot at $45,000. Together, let's transform our communities.
Hey everyone, welcome to Shark Tank. How are we doing? Oh, we can do a little better than that. How are we doing? Now we're talking. I am so excited about Shark Tank because I love getting money.
You love getting money.
I do actually, yeah. But I'm not going to get any because we got some other people here. Yeah.
Not at all, absolutely. We have a lot of good people here. Before we introduce the Sharks one more time, why are you wearing these ridiculous sunglasses?
Oh, why am I wearing these ridiculous sunglasses?
Yes.
First off, they're not ridiculous. They're amazing.
Right.
I picked these bad boys up for $2 at a local op shop so I could have extra money to invest in awesome projects tonight at Shark Tank.
So you're doing the investing tonight?
Well, I was hoping. Am I allowed to?
I don't think you can, mate.
Okay, because I'll be kind of partial.
Correct.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, look. Maybe I can give some of you some of that little. It was about these cost $2. I've got about $2.50, so I got a little 50 cents extra here to help towards one of these projects.
Absolutely. Hey, here's how tonight's going to work.
How is it? Yeah.
You will all have the opportunity to contribute to the projects as well. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, absolutely. See, the Sharks.
No, that is awesome because these Sharks don't know what they're talking about, and you guys are going to know what the better community projects are. So it is awesome. Okay.
All right, so just before we get on the way, let's welcome these guys one more time. Priscilla, welcome. How you feeling?
Hello.
So what are you expecting tonight?
I'm expecting great things. I love when young people are activated to go out into the community. So contestants, bring it on, because I have some empty checks here.
Nice.
And we have Christian Copacciano. Christian, how you feeling?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. And have you started writing some figures on those checks that you're holding there?
They're all filled.
They're all filled. Fantastic. This is too easy.
Daniel, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Are you ready to give away some cash?
I am, but I'm surrounded by dolphins, man. This is really shark here. Seriously?
What about you, Mark? Are you ready to give away some money?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Oh, that was a little. I want a little more passion from the ADRA leader here. You're going to have to convince Mark Webster to give some money for your projects, guys.
And we have Paul Gielan. How you feeling, Paul?
Okay, mate, I'm going really well, thanks, Nicholas.
Fantastic. And you're looking forward to the... that's my real name. Are you
You guys work together. You're tight.
Are you looking forward to seeing these contestants, or bait, as we call them today?
Yeah. I'm ready to devour them.
Devour them.
Sorry,
Fantastic. Guys. Yeah, sorry.
And my man, Russell, are you ready to say yes?
I'm ready to really be generous tonight.
Check. It's tough to get money out of Russell. But don't give up.
Just so you know, that he only has 5 checks. There are 5 contestants, so one is already not getting anything from Russell.
Sorry, guys. You can do it. I believe in you.
Hey, let's get the shot.
That's a generous. Wait, he might rip that up too. Be careful.
Thank you.
Let's get the show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the Wallsend Church with Project 101. Come on up.
Are they going to sing a song?
Modern day Wallsend is facing a problem. According to the census, 8.3%.
Wallsend was named by Alexander Brown in 18.
Well, Eddie, that's great, but modern day Wallsend is facing a problem. According to the census, 8.3% of the population in Wallsend reported needing help in their day-to-day lives. This is compared to only 4.6% of the Australian population.
Also, over the last 10 years, the employment rate has increased by almost 10% in Wallsend. People are getting busier.
So the bottom line is, the people in Wallsend need help in their day-to-day lives.
That is why the youth of Wallsend Seventh-day Adventist Church are going to be launching a project in May of 2017 called 101.
101 is a ministry where the youth of Wallsend Church will provide practical assistance to 100 households within 10 kilometres of Wallsend Church in 1 year.
Practical assistance includes, but is not limited to,
changing light bulbs,
replacing tap washers,
lawn mowing,
shrub pruning and maintenance,
removal of garden waste,
weed and pest control,
general outdoor maintenance,
window cleaning,
minor fence repairs,
and clearing walkways.
Every 3 months, our services will be advertised in our community through letterboxing, social media, senior services guides, and community notice boards.
This advertising will allow people to sign up for a date and a time which suits them. Then, on the last Sunday of each month, 6 teams will go out to do 8 projects in that day.
This project is going to cost a total of $13,200.
Well, let's break that down into why it's going to cost that much. We need $5,700 for tools and equipment. We also need $6,000 for 3 trailers. And we need $1,500 for printing and advertising.
At the moment, we have 2 investors. Wallsend Seventh-day Adventist Church, who have agreed to contribute $1,000 to the project, and the South Pacific Division, who have agreed to contribute $1,200.
This means that we fall $11,000 short of our goal. Please, shucks, we need your help.
Now we are very trustworthy, and we can assure you that this investment is well worth it, and it will not be regretted.
You're the man, Russell.
What did I say? I wasn't. Idiot. Grovel.
You're the man, Russell.
I don't think so. I'm not feeling the urgency of the whole thing.
Yeah, just push the pen down. It starts if you actually.
Listen, $6,000 for 3 trailers.
Yep.
It's some kind of joke or like.
Not at all.
What sort of trailers are we talking here? Lawnmower trailers or?
Sorry?
Lawnmower trailers or?
No, so we looked at that and they were too expensive. They were more than the money that we could have asked for. Just 3 cage trailers. And so they're not fully enclosed, they're caged, in which will fit 2 kits each. So the kits have like lawnmowers, a lawnmower each, and then a bunch of other tools and equipment. We can fit 2 kits inside 1 trailer, and we'd like to do 6 kits. So that's why we need 3 trailers.
Okay. Tell me a bit more about the advertising.
Sorry?
Tell me a bit more about the advertising.
The advertising, so we're planning to go out, whether it's letterboxing, social media, community notice boards, whatever it is, to get our hands on. We want to do a push every 3 months out into the community, into targeted areas around our community. So we'll start close to our church and then sort of work our way out from there. And then on the flyer that we've got, and then on our social media and all of that sort of thing, we'll be directing people, we'll be telling people what services we'll provide, and then we'll be directing people to a website where they can sign up and then sign up for a certain date, a certain time, which suits them. Then we'll get some details off them as well, name, phone number, email address, that kind of stuff. And then we'll give them a phone call, make sure it's all good, touch base with them, maybe even pop in if it's close to us, if we've got a bit of time, so we can get to know exactly what we've got to do, get to know them a little bit more, and then show up on the day. So it's all organised. We don't have to door knock, spend a couple of hours on a Sunday morning door knocking 100 houses and get 1 house to do. It's all organised so that we're ready to go.
Do you have someone that will be looking after the contacts and making sure that people, it keeps going?
Absolutely. And so
someone that's going to look after the website, things like that?
Yeah.
Guys, let me just say this is the best idea so far.
Yes. Thank you so much.
But I have a question.
We really tried.
You guys are really enthusiastic. I can see the passion. You're out ready to do it.
Yep.
What happens if you move on? How is this going to work long term? How are you going to sustain this if you guys move on or long after the initial buzz has died down?
Yeah, definitely. And so in the video, we talked about some stats right at the start there with Wallsend and the surrounding areas. And we talked about how those stats are lower in the certain suburbs around our church compared to even the rest of Newcastle, which is where our church is located. And so the problems that are being faced by the households there may not be lawn and maintenance and things around that, but we want to give this as an entry point and sort of go in, be like, hey, this is what we're about. One person from our team will always be with the owner of the house. So having that constant communication and finding out what that issue could be, whether they need help for a variety of reasons. We couldn't sit here all day and list them all. And so the point of that is we want to find out what the real problem is for that family and then support them in regards to that. And so it's not just...
Can I suggest something?
Yeah, please.
Wallsend Church meets on a school campus, right?
Yeah.
Just having a school campus opens up a lot of doors for a lot of contacts. So you could save some money in your advertising and all that just by going to the school. Pick up hours at 3 o'clock or 3:30, whatever, even in the morning. Just saying hi, even having a banner could save you from spending $1,500. You could spend $500 and just being there, being a presence, that could open up a lot of doors for you.
Yeah, definitely. And that was actually suggested by our church board when we went to this and got their support for it. Looking out into the community members in our school that we already know and saying, hey, do you know someone that could do with this service as well? And then sort of dive deeper into that. So yeah, that's great.
Jake, I must admit, is this a service for lazy people? So if I let my lawns grow a foot high, if I let everything go to waste, is that what it's for?
Yep.
Well, we thought of that. Like, that's a great point. And
just to interrupt, you guys only got 3 minutes to make a decision, so you got to do some more convincing here. And we haven't heard from Paul either, so guys, jump in there. Let's hear it. Go for it.
Paul, okay, so to answer your question, yes, we've thought of that. We thought, could someone try and take advantage of this free service? And at the end of the day, they might need help too. They might need help in whether it's, I don't know, taking advantage of something like this or there's something else behind it. But through the services that we listed before and saying, hey, we're going to come check you out, we're going to make sure everything's all good, we're going to see, we'd love to help that person too. We don't want to limit it to someone that be like, hey, we don't want to help you because we can clearly see you taking
I think what he's trying to say is, yes, Daniel, you can move to Wallsend.
I was going to say, come over.
Exactly right.
I want to get an idea of your combined lawn mowing experience because I don't think Alex Green has mown a lawn in his life. And
Paul Gillen, mate, I've got photos on my phone of my lawn. Every time I take it, I mow the lawn, I take a snap.
If you half a dozen, would you have mowed half a dozen lawns in your life?
Hey, add me on Snapchat or something, Paul, and I can send you through my...
I'm not on Snapchat, I'm sorry.
Alex Green uses Roundup for mowing.
You could just send that to my daughter. That'd be great.
Yeah,
okay, so very limited experience.
Ignore Paul's questions.
Okay.
I do have to be careful.
It's irrelevant, really.
All right, guys.
Look, you guys, it's a great idea.
It is a great idea.
The beard's good call too. Improves the trustworthiness.
Likewise.
Yes. I'm nearly there on $1,500.
Whoa.
But I need to know, have you actually tried this out? You know, have you tested it? Have you got people together and gone out and actually done this for someone on a small scale?
How many people have you got to actually go out and do this?
Yeah,
Is it just the three of you? Is it your girlfriends as well?
This can answer be in one response, which is really good for us. We run a yearly Stormco last year we went up to Dorrigo, a little bit up north, and we had a team of 40 people on that trip.
Cool.
Bunch of school kids from our campus. And we came back, and those guys on the trip, and even after, they said to us, "Why aren't we doing this in our community? Why aren't we doing that?" And so we've got 40 people already ready to go. We've got sign-ups going already. We're looking at having possibly, like, things are looking good, 50 or 60 people helping us out.
Nice.
Okay. Hey, look, guys, time is almost running out. We need a decision from you right now. Priscilla, what is it going to be? Are you going to give these guys the $5,000 from you they need? No pressure. Right now.
I'm not going to give you $5,000.
What are you going to give?
But I really believe in your beard and your ponytail as well. So I'm going to give you, why do I have to go first? I'm going to give you $1,000.
All right, $1,000's not bad. There's a few more sharks to come.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, they're going to do
Can I get more of a clap? That's $1,000, yeah? Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, let's go, Christian.
It's a good idea. You're getting to know your community. 1,500 from me.
Woo! Okay, fantastic.
I love your passion, and I love your passion, and I love the fact that you've already trialled this, and I'm a fan. So it's 1,500 from me as well.
Thank you.
All right, we're at $4,000. Mark, these guys need you.
Yep, 1,500 from me.
1,500 it is. Are you sure you don't want to go to 2,000? You're quite keen on the project.
It's a good project, but you know, there's 4 more.
All right.
I think these guys have the ability.
Not the answer we want. It's not good enough, right? Because there's 4 more. They may not be as good as this one, just so you know. Are you sure it's going to be 1,500?
1,500 it is.
Okay. Are you adding this up, by the way? You've done the maths?
Trying to.
Are you trying to? Okay. Somebody help him. Paul, what is it going to be?
I do have to declare a conflict of interest. I have a daughter who's signed up for this project, but despite that, I'll give them $1,444.
Excellent. You would... Because you would go 1,445. That's just way too much. Definitely. Or 1,500. Absolutely.
Tell that, Russell.
Russell, is this an easy done deal? We need $6,000 from you right now. What have you got?
I don't have any conflict of interest.
It's a good start.
I tell you what, though, the fact that these guys are doing gardening is really close to my heart. I just love gardening.
It's true.
I specialise in desert plants. It's the only thing that survives at my place.
No doubt.
So I applaud you guys for getting out there and using Roundup on people's gardens and stuff. That'll be great.
That's not what we
That's my
advertised.
level of expertise. So I'm going to give you $375. Oh, actually, sorry, there's another zero on that. $3,750.
Whoa! Give it to them, mate.
You're the man, Russell. All right, that sounds like a success story for you guys right here. Look, they gave us some really weird numbers. I'm not that good at math, but I know, Russell, you can help me out with that sometime. Do we know how much it was?
Who's worked it out? Help us.
It was like 10,000. Because Paul threw in these weird numbers. Just shy of $11,000. Give him a round of hand. Congratulations. That is a success. Wow, Sharks, you surprised me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I was going to say Joel Slade, but no, it's Kingscliff Church. Put your hands together for Kingscliff.
With the little black caravan.
Let's watch the video.
Kingscliff Seventh-day Adventist Church has been known for hosting thriving youth groups. These groups, however, have dissipated, and over the last decade, nothing has existed in this space. That's until now.
Hey guys, I've been going to Kingscliff Church for about a year now. I rocked up to this church last year and I just saw that the youth was scattered. They had no purpose in their spiritual walk with God. And God gave us this idea for a youth program called Friday. And it's just been amazing. Since the first 2 programs, we've had nearly 100 youth rock up to each program, and we've just seen such a newfound passion for this youth, and we're just so stoked to see it carry through. And we're excited for the future, and would love for you to be a part of that.
Friday has provided a platform for youth and young adults to get motivated for mission.
Friday is good because it gives me and my friends a space to get to know God.
Hi, my name's Ruben. I'm 17 and I go to Kingy High School. There's 1,200 kids who go there, and it's a massive surfing community on the coast. So having a surf ministry would be awesome to get friends from school and around the area down and plugging into Jesus.
Hi, my name's Claudia and I go to Gold Coast Christian College. I would love to provide a space at school where kids can come in, learn about God and discover Him for themselves.
Now that we have this platform called Friday, we are wanting to challenge our youth to look for opportunities to expand their circle of influence. So we have Ruben, who's looking to connect with his friends through surfing. We have Claudia, who's looking to connect with her school's friends through Bible study. We have heaps of other youth, over 100 who are coming to Friday, who are also looking for opportunities to reach out to their community. Here's what we plan to do.
All right, what do you think, guys? Come on. Joel, is this your caravan? Like, is this where you plan on living in this, moving into this place?
No.
Okay, just checking. All right, Sharks.
Look, I have to be really careful what I say because Joel is going to be my boss one day. I'm not really clear as to exactly what is happening.
Unless you're getting into the fish and chip industry, I don't know if I'll be your boss one day, Christian. But yeah, okay, so what we are selling tonight is accessibility. So imagine a conversation is taking place between a mother and son on a Sabbath morning. The mother's saying to the son, "Son, I need you to come to church today. There's going to be no one at home to take care of you. You have to come to church." The son's like, "Mum, I don't want to go to church. I don't have friends there. I don't feel comfortable there. No one talks to me. I just don't want to be there." So the mother's saying, "Son, I really need you to come. Please come." And he's like, "Mum, give me one good reason. I can't think of one." She says, "I'll give you two good reasons. Number one, you're 57. Number two, you're the pastor of the church." But the point is that church, for even those that go, it's not necessarily accessible. It's not something we enjoy doing. And so what we want to do as a youth group is actually make church accessible by taking something that is church and going and setting up in communities and allowing people to come and have our experience of community without going through the pressure of going through a church building.
That is awesome. What more can you ask for?
Well, look, you said that surfing's part of your ministry. So is the money going towards new boards for you? Like, well, what's the money going towards?
No, that's not what it's going towards. The surfing ministry isn't so much what the money is directed at. We're looking to invest in a food van to connect all of these accessibility points into the church. So by this food van, we're looking to connect with the homeless, having like an attraction for things like the surfing or having food for Claudia at school. It's just trying to make church accessible and easy for people to come to.
Yeah, it's quite obvious and quite clear to me. Christian, you've got something on your mind.
So it's a food van. That's what we're being asked to fund, a food van that drives from place to place?
Yeah, it's quite obvious. That's what we understood. Somebody else? Anything intelligent to say quickly here? How much are we asking for, Joel? 15,000. It's quite obvious. When was the last time you bought a caravan? Yeah, sure. When was the last time you bought a caravan? Anyone? Well, that's right, you don't know. It costs a bit of money. And the reality is, these boys need 15,000, is that right?
Yeah, so our total project is 30,000. We're looking for 15 tonight. But the reason why we want a caravan is because we do have these satellite opportunities that we have to connect with the community. But we want to link that and not only link it to us as individuals, but to our church. So going and parking the caravan at places like the beach, Ruben's got all his school friends there, going to school events, we've got a vegetarian cafe in the area that's going to be using it. We have a lot of opportunities. What we don't have is to bring it all together and help that actually connect to.
All right, we've got some questions.
I don't have a caravan, I never have, but I have worked in a food van before, and it takes a lot of work. How are you going to keep this going? Because it's one thing to have the van parked in church, it's another to fit it out, to stock it with food, to get it driven. That's a lot.
That's another reason why I won't be your boss. It's too hard. No, okay. So what we do have is opportunities. We have a vegetarian cafe that's looking to run school lunches programs. So it's going to be used as a front for their business. It's also and that will have a money stream coming in for us. We have a Nourish brand at church, which is our vegetarian cooking classes and things like that, and a very established health ministry. There's different things that we can use to raise money and to establish ourselves.
How many people have committed to be involved in this van? How many names do you have on paper that, yes, we are going to be doing this, we're going to drive the van, support it?
We have a youth group of 120 people, which is growing every month. We also have a church that is right behind us all the way. We have a lot of support.
I've heard this is the little black caravan, is that right? Yeah. Why is it little and why is it black?
It's not going to be little or black.
Oh, really?
No, not at all.
There's a big red bus in this conference. And they've got a little black caravan. Yeah, big red bus.
And then it's done this.
Can we have like mid-sized purple Winnebago or something like that? No, look, I really like the idea and I think it can connect very well with your community. Incredible youth group, and look, if they're behind this, it'll go gangbusters. I'm a supporter.
Sharks, we're running out of time here. You guys got to start making some decisions. Are you going to fund this ministry?
I'm struggling, eh? I love the idea. I even love the story. Great story, Joel. You're really funny. But I'm just wondering, like, are we giving money to buy a caravan, or are we giving money to, like, I just don't see much detail, and I'm a little bit of a ducks in a row kind of girl, so yeah, that's all I have to say.
You guys, the math I don't quite understand.
Yeah.
So
We're looking to have the van as just a way of taking our individual talents and opportunities and using those in a community to access each individual group. So it's just our way of accessing those people and utilising what our gifts.
So another way to look at this, if we were to arrange for you a caravan, would that solve your problem?
It would definitely help, and every dollar would be extremely, what's the word? It would be very grateful.
What do you guys think?
Okay, so they don't need 15,000, but if you give them 14,444, they'll be quite pleased. All right, come on, Sharks, we're running out of time. Mark, what have you got? Give me 3,000 right now. Do I have 3,000 from you, Mark?
I don't have 3,000.
Audience, does Mark have 3,000? Come on, Mark.
Come on, Mark.
I don't have 3,000, guys. I'll be honest for you on this one. I think you've got some good ideas. If you've got a youth group the size you're talking about behind it, I think you're going to be able to find ways to raise the money. I can put in 750 now as a starter. It's not much, but that's what I'm willing to go with right now.
Okay,
if I know nobody else has coughed up anything, so
yeah,
Mate,
you know
that's
what?
right. Let's just keep moving on.
Honestly, I'm out.
All right.
Mark, you got a whole organisation, mate. We've got a big youth group. You got a whole organisation behind you.
All right,
Tell you what, you get something going and come and talk to me about that later. But right now,
Here we go.
we got 45,000 and 5 groups.
Absolutely. Daniel, did you just say you're out?
I'm out already. Yeah,
you
know
can't
what?
do that.
Like for me, this you can buy a caravan, right? You can get a caravan off eBay or something, perhaps. But
yes, but
15K, I think with so much people behind us, if we believe that, they're going to raise that in a heartbeat.
That's just because he gave his check to Russell. He's out of it.
Yeah,
That's why. Guys, you need to understand, this is an opportunity for people to come to the church in a very comfortable way. This is that first step. And you guys are saying no to that, right? Is that what you're doing, Paul?
No, I'm not
Tell
saying
me
no
that's
at
what
all.
you're doing.
No, I'm just on my sums here.
Excellent.
I'll give $3,000.
Okay, that's good,
minus,
guys. Yeah.
Minus 1,444. If you can just do that sum for me, then that's how much I'll give.
Can someone...
So that was 3,000 minus 1,444.
That's it.
We got a professional calculator up there. 3,000 minus 1,444.
That has the number 666 in it. I don't know if you want to change that to 1777.
Okay, Russell, we need to know.
You were very quick on that. How did you know that? You were really quick.
All right, we're at $3,056 right now, friends. Russell, we need your help. Can you just give us a 10 grand and we move on? Let's go. I mean, Joel is sweating here. Look at him. Do you need a hug right now?
Nope.
Are you sure?
That would not help.
Okay.
I saw his head on there. It was really, really big.
It's quite big.
I'm running out of cash after supporting that ridiculous gardening project. So I've chosen to make a paper plane out of your cheque, Joel.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry. I guess you were unsuccessful this time. Christian, have you changed your mind?
I haven't changed my mind. I think it's a good idea. I just think it needs a lot more work, a lot of planning. So I'm going to give you 500 to help you with the planning. And next year, come back and ask for $50,000.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's see you guys next year. Thank you so much, Sharks. Thank you for your time. Daniel, I'm disappointed. Priscilla, wait a second.
That was a total.
You've got the $10,000.
That was a total of 3,556.
No, wait.
So you know.
Wait. Priscilla has the 10,000
Oh, I thought
missing.
she was out.
Yeah.
This is the second time you've forgotten that I'm a shark.
Do you know what it is?
Because I'm a girl?
Yes. No.
I'm already feeling really outnumbered up here, so I'm going to hold my own and give you guys $850. Okay?
How much?
850. Because I believe in the project.
If you believe in the project, we need to see you guys here again next year. What's the total, friends? We're now at... Who's doing the calculation? 4,046. We're not far. Thank you guys. Put your hands together for the Kingscliff Church.
Wait, thanks, guys. To be honest, we didn't necessarily come here for your money. We came here to go back to our youth group and say, look, we've got guys behind us from the conference, from the AUC, Sanitarium and the rest.
Finish the weeping.
Yeah. Yeah, so we really appreciate it. So thank you so much.
Man, you guys are tough. What's
Shucks.
going on? Daniel?
Yeah.
That was a good
There's
project.
blood in the water. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
That was
to buy a
good time.
caravan.
Yeah.
I think you give it for $1,000.
You
Honestly.
give it for $1,000?
Yeah, you'd think so.
All right.
Besides, you said if we didn't make them cry, we weren't trying hard enough. That's what you said.
It's
Remember?
not in front of the audience, Mark. That was
Right. Sorry.
Nick,
Do you
I'm
forgive
here.
me? Do you-
Nick, I'm over here, just in case. You
Is that who
forget.
it is? Priscilla, I'm sorry.
All right, guys, we've got our next group up, Avondale College, from Avondale College, Sunday Fun Day, and the team
Yeah.
leader is Dan
Put your
Wilson.
hands together, friends.
Put your hands together. Come on up. Oh, I like this. They got uniforms.
Hey, that's bonus points. Let's watch their video.
Being part of the Sunday Fun Day team for me is truly a blessing. It allows me to make connections with children and families from my local community, people that I wouldn't normally spend time with. I'm able to have fun with my college friends while painting children's faces, getting to know them, playing games, and just making them smile.
All right, Sharks, you guys are up to ask some questions, and I'm going to start with our lady shark first, because I'm a gentleman from America, unlike some of our other hosts here. You can go first, Priscilla.
Okay, so I have a few questions. Does anyone from the community come to these fun days?
Yes. I'd just like to start by saying that footage was filmed in one of our first few fun days. And since then, we kind of put the camera down and focused more on talking to people. And it's grown dramatically.
Cool. So if this is a need for the community, does it actually meet that need? Is that a need that you've seen within the Kurrumbong community?
Yes, and we identified one of the biggest needs in our community was that people weren't talking to anyone. 30% of our population is Adventist, and the other half wants nothing to do with us. Well, the other 70%. So we decided to go in there and target the people that they actually care about, their own children. We bring smiles to their children's faces, which in turn puts a smiles on their parents' faces. And the communication between the parents and us at these events is astounding. Soon we'll be able to identify needs and, yeah.
So what sort of numbers of people are you getting?
So far, we've had between 2 and 50. And that's why we're here tonight.
No, I didn't hear it. What's the money for?
Resources.
Like what?
One of the main drawing in factors for Sunday Fun Day is a bouncy castle. We've found that days we've had a bouncy castle, so many more people come and we're able to connect with so many more people. But the trouble with that is we've always had to borrow or hire them, so our major cost is going to be buying our own bouncy castle, so we no longer have to worry about trying to hire one. Or
How much does that cost?
around $4,500.
So that's for a bouncing castle and for a bouncing castle which has a water slide kind of thing in it. So we had those two one hot summer day and the kids absolutely loved it.
Now, you've done this a few times. Give us just one quick story, a good story from what you've done.
We're doing a Father's Day one of the crafts was making ties, and one of the kids went up to her grandfather, put it around his neck, and just the pride on that child's face and on the grandfather's is just, you can't describe it.
And you guys are local. This is your home territory, right? Do you have the support of your church?
We have the advantage of having the support of many churches. As students at college, we have the full support of the Wayne French and the college team. And due to being placed conveniently in several different churches, we have their support as well. And that's one of our strongest features, is we can connect these people to the resources the church has as well.
No.
So we know of Food Bank in Bonnells Bay. We've got a food bank up in Newcastle, Samoan Church.
Yeah.
We've also got YE Church, which has a God's Closet. So we've got tons of community outreach programs we can connect these people to as well.
So who's going to actually manage it? So this can get quite complex, right? You've got lots of kids, health and safety. Like, who's actually going to take responsibility for managing this?
We have a full team. We've actually commissioned the Avondale College Stormco team, along with everyone else who was interested for in ministry, hence our uniform. We have something that everyone's done before. So yeah, we've got a full team there, and everyone takes it in turn to look out for each other and work together to run this.
Are you all college students?
Yes, and there are people from the community.
What will happen when you graduate?
We have a range of college students from 4th through to first years, and so far we've had a huge turnout in support from people in the community as well.
Okay.
So we know this is going to be sustainable.
How much money are you hoping to raise tonight?
7,500. We've added up the cost of resources that we would like to purchase this year, and that's the total.
Have you raised any money so far yourselves? Like, is this the first time you put your hand out, or have you actually done some effort to fundraise this already?
Oh, when we first started, we contacted the North New South Wales Conference and we got funding from Stormco, and that got us started up, and we're able to get some of the things we needed. But one of our things that we do to keep sustaining us financially is running a barbecue, and we sell sausages, and we've also had a few donations from people. And
are the sausages vegetarian?
That's right, sanitarian sausages.
There's vegetarian sausages.
Right, determine your amount.
5,000 from
Oh,
that.
that was easy. Hang on. We might just have one person donating the rest of this now.
You won't need it. That's over.
Yeah.
That's actually something we could talk about. One of our biggest costs every week is purchasing the vegetarian sausages. So in lieu of a cash donation, we would be more than happy to accept vegetarian sausages from Sanitarium.
He's a good
And who would have
negotiator, right?
vegetarian sausages?
Yeah. That's awesome.
So if I was to negotiate with you, if I was to say I would give you $5,000 to take away the cost of sausage, would you go for it?
Sure.
Interesting.
Anything would help. We're wanting to just connect with the community. As Pastor Dave mentioned today, any form of outreach would put a smile on their faces.
Can I just say, I love your passion. Like, you guys believe what you're doing. You've tried it. It's working well. Yeah. I'm a fan. Well done.
It's great. These sort of programs, they work. I've seen them work. You guys look like you're keen on it. You've thought about how to transfer the passion to the next generation of college students. I'd be surprised if Russell doesn't want to fund the whole thing himself, because he's just that kind of guy.
He's already spent his money.
But the 2,000 from me, guaranteed.
Did you hear that, Justin?
That's big.
Paul, what do you think?
Come on, guys.
Yeah, look, I've already donated pretty generously to the first two projects, and I'm sort of on the fence on this one. I'll give $500. as encouragement money. Like, I like what you're doing. $500 for encouragement.
All right, thank you, Paul.
Do you feel encouraged?
Yeah, you should.
Yes, with every
very
bit.
affirmed.
I feel that Sundays are best used doing the list on the fridge that my wife puts up there for me to do, rather than trying to kill off the community with sausages. So I'm out, sorry.
Oh, my life. Hang on a second.
You should offer to mow the lawn in the park.
All right. Why would you say that? It's okay. It's not over. We have people here who would like to write a check. I mean, Christian, you and I used to do the jumping castle thing every Sunday when we were at college. You remember? We did the jumping castle.
That was us jumping on the castle. That wasn't the community thing.
Well, yeah, but we loved it. We loved it so much. And the slide was my favorite. It used to push me. Do you remember those times?
Come on. Everyone
Guys,
loves the jumping castle.
they need the money to make this happen. I think it's a fantastic activity. It's actually one of my favorite projects. We need you to back him. Priscilla, you're still around. Good to see you here.
I am here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thanks for noticing.
Hey, no problem at all. Are you
All
prepared to write that check? What are we doing?
Okay, so I've been to one of them, and I think it's really awesome what you guys are doing. I love your passion. I would just say maybe advertise a little bit more in the sense of where you're actually marketing this to. And I'm going to give you $2,000 because I really believe in it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Go and buy your jumping castle.
All right, we're at $4,500. This is good.
This is $1,500.
Yeah.
So you're getting $6,000. You're getting very close. It's up to the rest of the sharks to see if they've.
How much did you need again?
Fantastic. Sorry?
How much do they need again?
$7,500. And we're up to $6,000 right now.
Come on.
Who's left?
Who's left? Christian.
Christy.
Think about the castle. Think about the slides.
Just to give you a bit of an idea about the resources we have at the moment, we were given access to Stormco resources when we first started. That's the only way we could have done this with college's help. And we went down, looked at the resources. We saw a box from 1995 down there. We currently have face paints that's going gloggy and hard, and we're doing the best we can to use it, but there's not much.
Is there an age group on the an age range on the jumping castle? I mean,
That's just it. At the moment, we have an age
testing.
group.
Just
but
say
the
he
bouncing
can use
castle
it.
we're going to
That's what he's
get
wanting
has
to
no
do.
age group.
You guys, as everybody has said, really passionate. 500 from me, and I think you're really close to your total.
Okay, thank you, Sharks.
I'm going to
Yes,
give
Paul.
another 50 for non-soggy face paint. So
Yeah.
550.
That solves that problem. Put hands together for Avondale College. Congratulations, guys. Please come forward.
Take it up.
I will take it from you. Yeah. Thank you. Well done.
That sounds like a success to me because we can make up the difference with the sausages, right?
Sausages are there.
So $6,550 plus a whole bunch of sausages.
Yeah, well done.
Thanks, Sanitarium.
I'm going to have to call cleaners up here. Russell's just making a mess. Can you afford that, Russell? Get a cleaner up here? Clean that up? Do we have the budget for that right now?
No, we can't. That's your job, mate.
That's my job, mate. All right.
All right, we've got our next group coming up. That's from Gateway Church.
Yeah!
Zeta Break, and our team leader is Kurt Rosendahl.
Let's watch the video.
Project is all about friendship ministry. It's aimed at kids. It's aimed at bringing these kids into an environment where they can meet Jesus, where they can develop relationships with their peers, and where they can ultimately just come and hang out in a no strings attached, friendly, fun environment. We want to do this through playing games, through playing sports, through sharing food together and sharing meals. Our main focus of this is going to be an activity called archery attack, and it's going to be so cool. We're going to have bow and arrows, and we're going to fire them at each other. It's going to be like paintball, and it's going to be awesome. Alright, Zeta Break Project. I'm asking for $15,000. I'm asking for this money to cover two things. The main focus being the archery attack kit. This kit includes 24 bows, has about 60 arrows, includes blow-up inflatable obstacles that we can hide behind and shoot each other with. And the other money that I'm asking for this is for food. We want to share meals together, we want to develop friendships. The food is going to cost, we think for the year, about $3,000. We can budget that in. If not, we're going to fundraise more money. But the archery attack kit is around $12,000, and we want to get this kit because we want this to be the main focus of what we're doing here. We want kids to be like, oh yeah, sick, let's come to Zeta Break. They're going to play archery attack, and they're going to develop those friendships with us as leaders and with those that are already in the youth group. They're going to see their friends having fun, and they're going to want to come out and hang out with us, and that's going to be used as a feeder group to bring these kids into other aspects of what Zeta Break and Zeta Youth are already doing. I believe in the Zeta Break project so much because I've seen it happen in my life. I've seen friendship ministry take a real impact in my own friends and in the friends of my friends. Like, I've seen people come to Jesus based on just simply pure friendship. We didn't even start to hang out with these guys to introduce them to Jesus. We just hung out with them as friends. I believe in the power of friendship ministry, and I want to see that happen here at Gateway and at Zeta Youth. We have such a unique opportunity because we're at Avondale School. The church is directly involved at Avondale School as it shares the same facilities. The kids at this school know about the church, and they want to. It's already a familiar area for them, and we believe there's such a huge mission field here because there's friends that have got friends who have got friends, and if we can get just one of those to get one more, to get one more, to get one more, then it's going to be awesome, and that's why I believe in this project.
India, where you are, is this thing safe?
It is safe.
Yeah,
we'll be
that's
inside when we do the project.
So paintball, archery in a very windy environment, and you reckon that's going to be all right?
We'll be inside, so there won't be any wind.
I'm tempted to give you some money for a new camera.
Yeah, that'd be good. I need that.
No, I enjoyed the low budget production. I thought that was good efficiency of your money.
We're trying to save money, so.
Only in catches, I couldn't hear most of it. So just with that breakup I heard some of it. So did I hear it right? It was archery $5,000 and food $3,000. I didn't hear the rest of it.
No, the archery attack kit is going to cost $12,000. The $3,000 for to make up the 15 is for food because we want to share these meals with these kids.
Thank you.
So how are you going about attracting people to this? So I actually like the initiative, but how are you going to get people there? I mean, you guys are passionate for it, but what about other people?
Yeah, sure. So our Gateway Church is a campus church for Avondale School. We really want to target the kids at this school. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into the chapels, we're going to plug it, we're going to say, hey guys, this is happening. Zeta Break's already happened. It's been an initiative that's been run during school lunchtime, so the kids know about it already. But we just want to get it happening on a regular basis and on a bigger basis.
So here's a question for you. You're at the school, you're based there, you're targeting those students. I hear the school has a new and very generous principal. What's the school kicking into this thing?
1 second. All right, so we've been to the church board, and we haven't met with the new principal, so we haven't been able to ask that for him, but we have the church's support. As for the school, I can't say at this point in time because I haven't had a chance to meet with them this year.
I think they wanted to hear from the Sharks before they went to the principal, just so they know you have some support.
How would you know, Blake?
Because I love Sharks.
How often are you guys running this event? What do you call it? When is it running? Zeta Break?
Sorry, I didn't quite.
How often are you running it? When is this happening?
Okay, so this is going to be run on a term-by-term basis. It'll be with each school term, be on a Wednesday night, run from about 6 to 8:30 in the afternoon. So it's going to be regular. So there's kids, if they've got nothing to do, they'll be like, yeah, cool, let's go to Zeta Break, because it's always going to be happening. We just want a safe space for these kids, because we want to raise the next generation of kids that are just on fire for Jesus.
Could you do like a craft session where they make their own bows and arrows?
We could give it a go, I guess.
I have a question for Nathan because I know how much he loves talking up the front in front of people. Have you ever done this before? Has it been something that doing something on a weeknight, on a weekly basis, has it proven some sort of success?
Yeah, it is. Both Kurt and myself, we have done this, not this event, but very similar, up north. We used to run a weekly night program, basketball, and we had a big turnout. We had a regular. We also, even before that, we had a bit of a Bible study. So we kicked it off with maybe a 20-minute Bible study. Open invitation to everyone. Everyone is welcome to come. You don't have to come to church. We want to plug into the public system as well. We want to reach out to those people that actually haven't heard God, and we want them to see what God is like to us. A fun, awesome, loving God. That's what we want. So, we carried that program on for about 3 to 4 years when I was in Port Macquarie, and it boomed. And with what I hear, guys are still doing it now up there. So it does work.
Yeah.
What I really like about what you guys are suggesting is that you're interacting with the kids there, so it's not just a show or entertainment, you're going to be with them. So really good on you for doing that.
And also I think that the fact you've tried this before and it works gives me a lot of confidence. And so I know you got your cheer squad over here, and so
we want to hear how much they're putting towards it.
Should we take up an offering?
I want to know more about this safety. Bows and arrows, I don't think I got a good answer from your question there. I am actually the WHS guy for the conference. I'm already drafting my minute for the executive committee on this one. Can you just assure me that bows and arrows flying around kids is entirely safe?
Are you a shark or a goldfish?
This provides an opportunity for miracles.
I can assure you 100% that it's safe. The kit comes with face masks and the arrows are foam tipped. Got big foam sponges on the end of them, so they're all good. I've even looked into doing a risk assessment for you.
I think they'd be willing to shoot you.
A risk assessment would be good. That would give me a lot of reassurance.
Actually, guys, I'm feeling like I need to help you. I tell you what.
They like you, Russell.
Not in the way you might think. Don't get too excited. So basically, I've noticed that Paul Geelan in his office has got a full life-size cutout picture of himself that he sends to look at most of the day. So I'm wondering if that'd be good for target practice for your archery, you know, like sort of...
I'll take it.
I don't know. Just an idea.
Great idea.
Yep.
So for me, I love the fact that you guys are really into this yourself. And the fact that you spoke about this is connecting people to God, it's not just for fun. You guys are directing this for an amazing purpose. So I'm in. Well done.
Sweet. Thank you.
All right, we got just over a minute to go. You guys have just over $25,000 to give away.
I can
Let's
see a
get
double
them this
benefit
money.
to this. I can see a double benefit. You are preparing people for the time of trouble, you know?
Exactly. From the fiery darts of the devil.
2,000 from me.
So, awesome.
2,000 from Christian. Thank you so much. Any other sharks with it? Priscilla on the end?
Yeah, this has really touched my heart. Unfortunately, I've got a heart of stone, so it's nothing for me.
Oh, Russell.
Cupid's still in the house somewhere.
Hey, this guy is hard. Oh, Russell.
Thanks.
I would like to see Russell on that archery circuit.
Can we get like a
You guys are welcome to
running?
come. We'll have a special day.
So for me, $2,000 for me as well. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, that's about 4,000. I bet if some of you sharks give enough, you might be able to get Russell in there and they can shoot arrows at him for the money. Yeah.
If the crowd raises another $10,000 tonight, we'll get Russell in.
Well, I'll shoot Russell with arrows? Okay. Foam ones, Russell.
1,500 from me.
1,500 from Mark. Thank you so much, Mark. So what are we at here? 4,000 plus 1,500, 5,500. We're getting close. We need only 10,000 more. Come on. You guys are stingy sharks.
All right, I'm going to pull my bias card. I'm the youth pastor. Sorry, guys. You got $3,000 from me.
That's $8,500.
Because I believe in these guys.
Yeah.
They got their heart and soul into this.
$3,000.
This here is
Come
also.
on.
Do you want
God
to check,
can turn
Russell?
a
He's
heart
on
of
the
stone
blank
into a
one.
heart of
It's not just myself.
You don't know how much I'd love to help.
What we plan on doing is actually training up the next generation for this. So
Russell,
when we leave,
Russell.
the next generation.
Okay. No.
Oh, Russell.
Look, I like this project. I think it's awesome, and I think you used the word awesome about 37 times in that video. So I'm convinced that it's awesome. So I'm going to give you $2,000 plus $1,000 worth of sanitarium sausages because you've got to buy food.
Thank you.
Oh, so $2,000 plus $1,000 of sanitarium sausages.
Sausages coming out of sanitarium.
$10,500 and a whole bunch of sausages. Russell, are you sure? You've ripped up a check. You're sure?
Oh, no, he's sure. I work with him every day. He's sure.
Is there any way you can pay me money? Because that's the only way I can go lower.
Sausages?
No. But thanks for coming.
All right, guys. Well, that sounds like a pretty much of a success for me. So we got the sausages, $10,500. Let's see you guys get some arrows out there. Give them a round of applause, everyone. Here's the money. Give them another round of applause.
So there's about 14 That $14,000 remaining, it's probably all sitting in his pocket.
I know. I think Russell's got all the cash now.
Do you actually understand what you're meant to do tonight? Maybe we didn't speak to him about this earlier. So Russell, I'll explain something to you. So the idea is these guys come and present their thing. They've been working on it for about, 2 years. And they're sweating out. They're thinking that you guys can give them money, right? And I know this is not a big deal to you, but whatever. And the whole church is behind them and thinking, we really support these guys. They come over here sweating like anything, really nervous, really upset. I know it's not a big deal, whatever. So they come out here and they're thinking to themselves, I'm going to try my best and probably, crack on stage, probably die after this. But I know you're thinking, whatever. So I'm thinking to myself, they probably deserve a bit of a break. So they come here thinking, I'm going to make this happen. All you got to do is use that pen and write a few figures on the check. You're not meant to rip it up. And I apologize if we didn't communicate that effectively to you, but here it is. And I do want to keep my job. Just saying. All right, whatever. Hey, guys.
Russell, I believe it. You did a great job on the first one. This is the last one. I want you to come in for a home
Nick,
run.
can you run through that again? I didn't quite get that, mate.
You got to listen
One
carefully.
more time.
All right, hey, no. Memorial Church is up next with Share Heroes, and their team leader is Nathaniel Yin. So come on up.
Yeah, chance together.
Let's check this video out. Share Heroes.
Scary up here, right?
Just a little.
Yeah. Gentlemen, you come towards the front.
Hey, just before we start, I'm just going to give Russell something. Hang on.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
What is it?
It's a check.
Oh.
That's another check. That's another check. Yeah, it's about right. Just in case, so you know now you know what to do with it.
It's more for you to clean up at the end, mate.
Guys,
Gentlemen,
what do you think?
You're young. How old are you guys? I'd love to know how old you guys are.
We're both 17, so we're in year 12 at Avondale School currently. So.
17 years old.
Who's the bald guy next to you?
He doesn't look 17.
No.
I will pick up each one of your snips of check for $1,000, Paul. That's okay. We'll start there. I understand that they're looking for the younger generation, but the younger generation needs some support, so I'm here to hold his hand.
Very good. Thank you.
Love it. So, Share Heroes. It's an online platform
That's
on
correct.
the World Wide Web, Russell, and the internet. And that is something that I think is an awesome way to approach this challenge. Cool. Can you explain to us how you're going to set up that platform?
So initially, when we got this, we saw the need in the community, and setting up the platform, I looked at myself if I tried to set it up, realizing that I've never done any website or IT design. I realized this was not my area. So that's why we have people on our team that is experted as such in that way. So we're looking at funding or paying someone to, I guess, build this professionally so it can be done the right way and not just cheaply, I guess. So.
Let me just say, guys, I love technology. I have an Apple Watch, an iPhone. I'm even prototyping the iShoe for Apple. Secret product here. So well done. This is really innovative. I'm not sure about the name, but you can have whatever I've got left in the account.
Which is how much? How much?
Woo! I think there's about 3,000 left there.
What you had on the screen there, that was like a dummy of what it's going to look like, or somebody's actually done some development work?
So that was, I did that myself, just quickly a drag and drop, so just a mock-up website. So that only took me a couple hours, and so that's all. That's just rigged up just to show you guys what I would like to see the final, I guess, product of the website looking like. So.
And I think to really make it a community service thing, maybe lower the prices, make it really, really cheap and easy.
Yeah, well, I wanted to have it so it's super cheap so that people, I guess, this is going to knock out hiring, like shop. When you go hire stuff from shops, it's usually on the pricey side. So this is going to eliminate that problem. So.
A question I did have about it, and maybe you could do something with this. This can involve not just church community.
Yeah, that's why I love this.
But how are we going to make sure that the church is actively involved in this as well, so that it is a church event rather than we build a platform and then everybody else out there is using it, which I think they will.
Yeah.
I think this can take off. I think this can revolutionise sort of a community service for others, but how is it going to benefit the church?
Yep. So that's a great question. So what we're looking at doing to start, because we don't want to like create the website and then just launch it straight into the community. So we're hoping to, I guess, test it in a small church community. And then so the goal is to have the church, I guess, take it out into the community. So the community gets introduced to this platform through the church. So I feel like that's the best way so that people in the community can see that our church has come up with this amazing idea and outreaching to them and giving them the opportunity to outreach to others while, I guess, making the world a better place.
So you're going to get church members to be using this first, sharing their tools, whatever.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Good.
So you need to raise $10,000, is that right?
We're looking at 15,000.
15?
Yep, 15,000.
So I just want to confirm, Christian, you have $2,000 left over, and you're going to give the rest of that to them. So we're going to start.
Is that all I have left over?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
No.
I'm just going to be totally honest with you. I'm reading the prompts here, and
I think I have 3. You
might have 3. You're right. You probably do have 3. So that's $3,000. Hopefully you do. I hope that the math is right.
Maybe I had 5.
Maybe 5 actually.
Yeah.
All right. $3,000 just confirmed here. That's your so you got 3,000. You need. Oh, I'm not good at math. 12,000 more. Priscilla, what about you?
I broke my mic. Really sorry about that. But it's okay. I'll improvise. I'm so sorry, Gibbo. Look, I love the idea of shared heroes. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what we've named it at the moment.
Yeah, I really love the idea. And I love that you guys are in year 12 and you're like leading the charge in this. I think that is so incredible and so awesome. Yeah, give them a round of applause, guys. This is the skinniest mic I've ever spoken into. But like a girl, I've actually blown my budget. So I'm going to give you what I've got left, which is $650. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Priscilla. Daniel, what do we got from you?
So from me, it's actually quite easy. The fact that you guys are really understanding this space, the fact that you guys have the whole church behind you, I'm up for $3,000 for this one. So spend it wisely.
$6,650, Mark.
Yeah, look.
Did you see the advertising too? For ADRA. It was right there. I saw it.
I noticed. Good play, guys.
It was a really good move, guys.
I love the idea. It's the most innovative thing we've seen tonight, which makes it exciting, a little bit risky. I'm happy to give you everything I've got left as well, which I think actually, sadly, is only about $1,500. But I want to see how this goes. I don't live far from where you're doing this. And so, yeah, I want, if this gets going, come and talk to me about more support.
All right, that's $8,150 plus ADRA support because of your timely ad that you placed in that video. Nice work. Paul, you're up.
Yeah, look, I love it too. I think this can do for the hire industry what Uber did for taxis and what Airbnb did for motel industry. I think that I will give you all the money that I've got left and all the money that Russell has got left.
It's not yours to give, buddy.
For him.
Thank you, Paul, for that. Can we get a confirmation of how much Paul has left? And I don't know what Russell's going to do. He's a pretty dangerous man up here. I'm a little nervous.
I'm just trying to calculate how much that microphone that Priscilla's busted is going to cost. So I'm going to have to deduct that from my check.
Hello, testing. I'm really sorry about that once again. And I was going to give the money to Gibbo. No, I'm just kidding. So kidding. Giving it to you guys.
Paul, I think that you had 4,500 left over.
Serious?
Yeah.
Did you give me
In
like
your
extra money?
dreams.
Pay it out.
Well, because you had all these weird numbers that you put in, and it just threw us all off. But I think there's 4,500. But
Guys.
we'll confirm that.
Just peanut gallery.
Okay, sorry, Russell. I'm sorry.
I am very impressed with this project. It's got the gardening element that I like, with those whippersnippers and things. So I'm pretty much tonight only going to support gardening projects, I've decided. So you're definitely getting my full support. And the fact that you've mixed in superheroes as well, although I didn't see any on the screen, but I'm sure there'll be Batman flying across the screen or something on the website. I'm sure there'll be superheroes in it. Why is it called superheroes, brother?
Share heroes.
I thought it was superheroes. Oh.
Pay attention.
Oh, that changes everything.
For the better, right?
Garden heroes. Garden heroes.
Gardens, superheroes. I thought that'd be a great combination. Anyway, from me, guys, it's a brilliant idea. $3,750.
Woo! Wow, that's the most money anyone's got out of Russell. That's pretty good, guys. So if we can get that final total up here on the screen, what was that? $12,650 plus Russell's contribution of how much?
$16,000.
Oh, the total, $16,400. Let's give them a round of applause.
There we go, boys.
All right, we were successfully able to give away all that money. Sharks, can we get your checks over here?
Right, coming.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. Hey, that was good work. Good ad placement. Nice thinking.
Thanks,
Let's give them another round of applause.
I'd just like to thank every contestant tonight. We started this journey about mid last year, I believe, and they finalized their applications in November last year. So they've been working hard, and I think, well, quite hard actually on this. But I think those who did not achieve the full amount they're asking for, not to worry at all. We will continue to work with you and help you through the strategy to get to the point where we believe somehow your church and this conference will assist you with more money.
And
except for Russell.
If you disagree with the Sharks, we want to actually give you an opportunity to support some of those ministries that
Can we do that now? Should we do that now?
We should do that now.
Are you guys ready to contribute a little of your money? Can we do it? Yeah, 2 people, fantastic. That's great.
Get those people.
That's all we need.
Get those 2 people over here. If you believe in one of these projects and you think the Sharks don't know what they're talking about,
I've got a good idea. Check this out. Who here has a caravan, perhaps a little black one, they'd like to donate to Kingscliff Church? Raise your hand. Who has a caravan that'd like to donate this awesome cause? Joel, I tried, just so you know. I tried. Okay, Sharks, thank you so much. And here it is, guys. So please take out your mobile phones and, we need the website, friends. What is the website these guys need to get onto? Can we have the website showing? Grab your phones, jump on the website, and you can contribute and donate right now. Can we get the website on? While that's happening, let's just get Russell here for a second.
He's wanting to just run off.
Yeah, I was about to run off. Russell, you played a real tough game this evening. Just want to get some feedback. What was going through your mind while you were ripping these papers up and throwing them on the stage?
On the screen is the website, NNSW, adventist.org.au/Shark Tank.
Russell. So what was going on in your mind?
I was just enjoying saying no to people, that was all.
Fair enough.
I love this game, it's great fun. Should be more of it.
Just like work.
Hey?
Just like work, huh?
Yeah. Another day at the office.
Priscilla, you spent your money fairly quickly.
Yes.
Were you fairly disappointed? Did you hope that, would you hope today now that you had some left over for this last project?
Yeah, because I asked you for more money and you said no.
That's true. We don't have to say everything to the audience, right?
I'm just kidding. No. I love all the ideas, and I love the fact that these guys put their proposals in months ago because they thought about it, they planned for it. And I'm actually more excited about what's going to come out of this. So I think it's brilliant.
Absolutely.
The end.
The end, fantastic. Christian, you even took your shoe off right at the end there. It did smell a little, but thank you so much for coming. It's been awesome having you. Any final words?
Look, I'm excited to be able to share some of these ideas with other churches around Australia.
Great.
Some of them I think can be used and developed to really reach communities, not just in North New South Wales, but Sydney as well.
Fantastic, absolutely. Now, Sanitarium probably will run out of sausages.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
They'll run on sausages.
Are you worried, Daniel, that you've just committed all of your sausages away?
No, I'm quite excited about that. But I must say, I think this is an amazing event that could become an annual thing, I would suggest, because...
Who would like to do this every year? Yes!
Yeah.
All right.
And maybe you have a project in the back of your mind and you've always wondered, how can we get funding for it? Next year, Shark Tank.
Absolutely. Thanks, Daniel.
Welcome.
Mark, what do you think? I mean, here's ADRA in play at North New South Wales Conference. Are you happy to see these guys and their ideas?
I love seeing the ideas. I think there's so many more out there.
Yeah.
You know, now that people have seen that we're not that bad, that we do actually give away money, some of us at least, you know, I'm looking forward to next year already. There better be a next year.
Absolutely. We'll work on it. Fantastic. Thank
There's
you.
going to be like a ton of gardening ideas next year. I'm just calling it right now. And Paul, how about you? How did you feel about the whole Shark Tank?
Yeah, look, I guess Russell's behaviour was entirely consistent with what I...
What you deal with every day in the office?
Yeah, in addition to the life-size image in my office of myself, I do have a voodoo doll.
You have to give that away now, don't you?
I do have a doll of Russell that I stick pins in all the time. And I prefer staying in my office than going anywhere near his. So, no, look, it was an enjoyable night, especially with these guys. I wish I was sitting up that end. And Priscilla, you should have sat here so you're more prominent for Nick's benefit.
Just can't see you from there, that's all. I'm sorry. I'm getting old. Hey, guys, put our hands together for the Sharks.
All the Sharks.
Thank you, Sharks. God bless you guys.
Thank you, Sharks, for coming out.
Thank you for all the work that you do in
awesome.
this conference.
Good work, guys.